This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Enti andikam yensha se na ya mrobo so na edwada nneman dos nti yentiti won kankan ya.
Well, me shall say from Arsenal game on my boy against Nottingham Forest. So we team na season no ya boy to this particular level of Manchester United, of Chelsea, of Liverpool. Now we City na you know person the Premier League in the moment I be share team are struggle in the Premier League no. Now say we a team are opposite league no je. And exactly at the Arsenal here against Nottingham Forest. An emphatic 5 goals no share. And so she goes now and free Pabako. Apart from Real Nelson, our team 2 goals no. You have Odegaard, you have Martinelli, and look at Thomas Partey. You know, when you go now with team at the 2 at them. It was a similar goal and share against a team friend Tottenham Hotspur. Into Arsenal and Chelsea cry and normal dispatch Nottingham Forest and Steve Cooper again. No be any sense ko team any very good results against Liverpool no there at least. Ko betimi a share ne yi na ko prevented the number of goals or conceding in the EPL no. But you know and no Arsenal for and hu ni mobo omo ni mabo ya for and Jesus and his charges actually say league no omo that first no enye fluke say who share omo share big boys no omo struggle there. But against Nottingham Forest you don't expect them to struggle. The bad news they say Bukayo Saka pra inti Eden say omo hwe say obitimi akwakosi akan e wo World Cup na yakasa Arsenal problem ne say so obi pra omo benya perfect replacement to fit in that particular squad. And Mikel Arteta and the charges no general omo kire say they are the first team in the Premier League and such games they need to win. Thomas Partey go no na twegu e o TV ne so no and hwe bia no gina and look at the positioning, look at the accuracy na hwe bia o the ball no to ye. It really tells you the stuff that he's made of. You know, so we are. Then you look at the Liverpool game against a team, your friend Leeds United. Leeds enya a good run of games. Now say, now you how they've been struggling after opening your friend JC match. The last 5 games ni more than the Abano. And playing against my friend Liverpool no. Obia ni say Liverpool there. Omo ye team no matter what when it comes to goal scoring and defensively so what your team your friend Leeds United this is normal brepa because omo team build a back four be more that results after Marcelo Bielsa now take it to the 3 back no nti ene ho anu hu Leon Cooper kakra e ho anu hu Robin Koch e ho anu hu Junior Firpo e ho anu hu Strinik e ho anu hu other players so omo ba be hye ho but this time you know almost 30 game na nche and Abrante friend Joe Gomez. A miscommunication, I'll call it, between him and the goalkeeper friend Alisson Becker and Chairman Rodrigo Moreno. And so watch Rodrigo Moreno. This season, one player, genuinely model body so nipa for Leeds United and Odebon at Tottenham. Liverpool back quickly because of a poor defensive structure of the Leeds United defense. No, Osha kwaya ball on free right by anybody a Mosala de ball on Tottenham na. Na bibia defensively omo weak in terms of building that structure at the back, but after conceding that particular goal you know obia who said Leeds United are disciplined and at the back omo give you any space to the Liverpool setup, but you blame Darwin Núñez. The number of chances bad Darwin Núñez afa no be any so the ball never to Tottenham general one team and ball now to Tottenham na in the final minute of the game Samavila the ball echo to Tottenham. Leeds United in a famous victory in Anfield. Virgil van Dijk ba ontimi concede go say ewo ontimi elusu game of Anfield, but you know for the first time he lost it. In the probably we say Liverpool problem here there. Medical can ha say the individuals are no more Liverpool cosoro the no performance na depo. Besides that, omo midfield omo lack a ball career. Obi obe pick a ball from deep midfield the ball na ko animu. Nti Thiago Alcantara so asha deep line playmaker or trap plot to mfifi ho no na to ball ko benkum ni nifa. Fabinho is only there to screen the back line and Harvey Elliott and a third choice midfielder omo person oye Sergio no. He is very good, but you know Sergio in the Premier League na aye so betimi aye. Nti this is in so asha omo used to have Elliott kakra, omo used to Jordan Henderson kakra, omo used to Curtin Jones kakra, omo used to Roberto Firmino at the same role. So no a ball carrier from midfield to attack. But you know Some players makuma kona omo use omo in that particular role and work it for team my friend Liverpool. The role na Jorginho Van Adium a body ma Liverpool. A role last season Nana Biketa another body ma Liverpool. But any of these four players amakano obi antimi replace sa particular role na Gini Van Adium ebono, and it is one thing Liverpool ye and the absence of Luis Diaz. That we know there's no chances na Barcelona, but in all you give it to Leeds United. Say omutimi kunya that famous victory baby your friend Anfield. Now ye kasa grand porter the team ye experiment, and me kasa based on the selection and how it is the team on the field of play. Shekwen Ode Raheem Sterling Kobo a left wing back, Christian Pulisic a right wing back. In the Champions League against Salzburg, and it worked for him. But the Premier League is a clear different game altogether. And the Champions League are two different teams. Besides that, there are teams in the Premier League. Materials maybe when you meet them you underrate them. But players international players for their respective national teams. And to almost big guys almost try to prove a point. Say the buyer almost be a chance to play for those big teams. Team Baku to say Wolves, Team B to say West Ham, Team B to say Brighton. So I hear Brighton maybe a nibe bring call team home. But so I hear Brighton. Team now, their goalkeeper is part of Spain team now. Almost submitted the World Cup. So you listen to come to their midfield. Moise Caicedo is one player tipped to replace N'Golo Kante at Chelsea. So far as to Pinana, he is part of the Ecuador team now World Cup and you play at their left back. Talk of Pascal Gross, he is part of the German national team. So Oka McAllister, he is part of the Argentine national team. It is our players who are in Genoa. So people Argentina national team, so people Ecuador national team, or people German national team, they also want to say that player has quality. And in the quality, you don't have to underrate that player. And talk of Leandro Trossard as well. Belgium for no World Cup, Leandro Trossard, and none of the attackers never from Leandro Trossard this season. 12 games, 7 goals scored for Brighton. Into which you need to build the structure very well. And in this Chelsea setup, the Chelsea defense was very, very weak. So consider the first goal, look at the second goal, and look at the third goal as well. Nebi beyond working for Chelsea in defense, and they don't have any player to screen the back for them. Look to check Matthew Kovacic, Jorginho, at least who expected Jorginho, who expected Benchwell, you expected Cesar Azpilicueta. Say some players where you are available there, then there's no need to start Raheem Sterling and then Christian Pulisic as a wing bus. But I don't know coach in the and who clearly laugh at the wrong side of his mouth. Who say game a chain in Sema. Roberto Di Zerbi, or by no intimina any maximum point be but game or Chelsea boy and general coach in Timina 3 maximum points be a Chelsea Brighton 4 after Omaka off Grand Porter era no general or Mamba back committing another 3 maximum points no. Now you are talking about Manchester United against team friend West Ham. Another big game general. So we be our neighbors say we games no. Medical cats teams are or more materials or more for their respective national teams. Into which you need to be very careful. I agree. So West Ham ain't team more game to say you will be expected this season. Or my sign is baby. But the kind of performance you expect from West Ham won't team who is but against Manchester United, the moment who Ronaldo Anthony Langado, yet it's a coach the person managing the squad very well. Now more Pia had the chance to play. And Tisana coach Eddie Rome. So West Ham team the only person missing was Abrante friend Michel Antonio and then Abrante friend Lucas Paqueta Opera. Into Omumi and Messi from the first 11. But game in the course now clearly who say a game of a 2 halves. Who say we Bokaka now we are Bokaka. Win the game I'll because one team control proceedings now. But at the back one key and consistently happening in the game was a choir. Now Manchester United building from the right. Now the final ball never Bruno and now say Eriksen ho. Sabo na Rashford epim and Christian Eriksen ball first pass man be pim say no. Yeah. And so no ball second one apim match. And thirdly Sabo the same thing from Bruno Fernandes. Emma Abrante Fred and so pim ball no my ball no elbow pull that's it. Into general clearly who say it was a plan that was rehearsed from training coach your friend Eric Ten Hag na etre. But in the final minute West Ham bar game in the presence of Michel Antonio Obano, Omo bar game, and you look at those 3 point blank saves from David here. One from Kezuma. Obian him say Zuma pinball na sheri.
And Romo fa bi papa.
Obian him say Zuma pinball na awie na Genoa. You say David here you born no. One from Declan Rice. Oma battle my ball na ba beto akiri Obian him say oh Declan Rice the ball na tumba. I think this one is from Declan Rice. Genoa. Pure save, top class from David here. But Zuma the end of the na no she. And Michel Antonio the end of the na no she. Declan Rice bobo ni ye. Or bobo ni ye pa. You know. No so etimi e.
I'm also not consistent with this kind of performance.
David here.
Yeah.
You know he's been
consistent. Also say you know and dance be on the match out them. So obey super sour game.
David
the mean you know match back so kasa teacher and friend on national team.
David here.
Yeah.
He is the most consistent player for Manchester United in the last 10 years. He is the most one your best player and 6 times out of 10. We players at Manchester United at all. He's consistent. Okay. And I don't think any of the Spanish goalkeepers is consistent than him.
Okay.
Into Genoa, consistency there. One Manchester United be par. If we are talking about his consistency for Spain, that is another topic. But for Manchester United, there's no player in the United setup after Ferguson that has been consistent than David Gea. No player.
Who's purely political.
Oh, we did not say Saturday meeting. Purely political. And uti everything after game no. Omo busa na Gea dan o si goalkeeper bia we coach na for keeper dia o di kan hwe saves. And you na the bubble.
Okay.
And purely political but unse coach be ayabi. Ama eventually be mu kra dey win a World Cup. Eventually, ebimu de win, ebimu so anfa win. But these are tough decisions, and when you coach, you take responsibility for your actions.
But we a Man U fan now. We game ni bia. Unya hoto. Minim se obo talk come the match no. Referee be born the final.
Is it not the last 10 minutes or so?
Yes.
Game ni the last 10 minutes. And normally United for
10 times.
Yeah.
The team no no fire from all cylinders.
Wow. This message is powered by all Arsenal fans who were for Franco Naro. Remind him, Arsenal is still on top of the Premiership. His Manchester United is nothing at their usual best 5th and 6th position. Sledge and anyway address Franco Naro. Good morning, sir. Please, with humility, can you please sing this song to Sir Franco Naro? Ebe, Otaunara kwa so shiwa kuwe. Mzo disia.
Jamme bi.
Ya fan so. Jamme bi yo. One no. Arsenal will play in the top 4 this season, whether he likes it or not. Amuzu Daniel, Soil Magazine, and the CFA we Emerald.
Yantuaso.
Yabankasa.
Another game so called, so and that was a difficult one.
Yeah.
Only
But we
league table. The best, not that top, the best thing is over Cassie Beji.
Okay. Inspector Linda Kusi, Michel Pa, Babia Wobia, Sisi also Wapon, Call Night, Obafie. The family ni na no etie Kessben Sports. There was a pa me pa choya na watch ya kontaba me. Prince Kusi Ampofo. Shobado su yi o misro. Kessben Sports as family no fen dia grow so kra. There was a pa baby am obi asisi ai. Yento aso.
Antonio Conte nya good results in his last 2 games. Against United, against Sporting CP, and against Bournemouth. I consider first 2 goals from KERM. Into no be a hese. So we tie nsema mpanimfo ne kan this weekend ana omo say omo hwe niam ekoso Tottenham omo wo gidie say Conte aka ne ho bi one Daniel Levy san de ashim nti after conceding 2 goals na omo be da timi aba back but you know omo aba mu kra 49th minute na omo da fem by 2-0 and they started the comeback in 57th minute and omo sha say Ren Sesenyo you know Ntempa from the left no de baako ekotumu and then Ben Davies and so the baako betum Emma Afedie, Bibia Koye de Tottenham Hotspur, and eventually in the final minute, Tottenham could so pile pressure now from Lucas Moura, Harry Kane, and Son Heung-min. And you know, in the final minute, was the go bentako, Echo share can't go near the man Tottenham was spare. Omutimi share by 3 goals to 1. Still keeping their top 4 hopes alive. Because so it's here to have baby on Mujana Genoa. Still Tottenham, in as much as they've been inconsistent, they only lose some of the games, they are still up there with a team, your friend Manchester City, and then team, your friend Arsenal. No Ellen Holland, no problem for team, your friend Manchester City. That was another difficult and tough game from a team, my friend Leicester City. Then Alamate in the charges in the chairs or mobile team IBB and inside big games. Yeah, now we expect to say Jimmy Vardy beating me again in Yemeni, but Manona Kanjimu and Makwai. And in that free kick from Kevin De Bruyne really tells you the quality that he is made of. Newcastle are 7 days January. We find another day and talk about Newcastle United. But the almost we ask in say, so to one as a Sika Mobola follow Newcastle United. Within a short stint, money are changing your destiny and look at how they are performing in the Premier League.
The last time I checked, Graham Potter was a pot maker, not a coach. Oh, we are sure. Dennis Wise. We free sprinters and Dennis Wise.
Former Chelsea captain Dennis Wise.
Sprinters and I want to do here. But Abbas goal scorer. I want to congratulate Coach Tanko and his boys for their wonderful performance yesterday. We hope they will take us to the Olympic Games, inshallah. Greetings to Alaji Yaya. Good morning. Abbas goal scorer. I don't know. Yanko Spain.
Yeah. Do you know? Enra Mastera Stadium. Nansane na a big game. No credit so Valencia results or Manyan and I never thought they could give Barcelona a good run for their money. But Gennaro Gattuso gradually is building up. So Mutim no de Bayana, Thierry Correa, Jose Gaya, a left back of a move believe Senka was a Barcelona say Real Madrid are for a very long time. But still, our Bonnie Brano in Valencia at Mastella and on the captain Nano Gusudi, Diakebi and then Gabriel Paulista at the back, Gulamon and then Andre Midfield. Intina Yehu attack of Edison Cavani, Justin Kluivert and Samuel Nino. Now you shed your Barcelona and so the Baba. Kundi Ababak, Amajinoa, Eric Garcia Babe Peno, Badi operating from the right side, the guy or Chedio Nusubeti but a left-footed player operating from an unfamiliar position, no. Not you know being himself bedding, but he really played well. Mr. Samuel Lino Ehado, but you know you beat me idea. This was another game, and I don't see end to end. Basadia don't be the quadimu, Dembele the ball on the running, I know the one I be the Andrew Moore, no Mr. the ball on running, not you know almost the accord the fan third, no consistently for both sides. Valencia creating several chances. No being so moving me the ball out to them against Barcelona. This was one game. Ansu Fati was a bit selfish. Abrante Efeno, Dembele too was selfish. So Mudru a team na pass now be expensive call Lewandowski no. Jenu no mo chewo ball no do. Into the supplies were not coming and in midfield. Now Valencia found was Sribano and clearly one of the best games that I've seen Valencia play. Now no game no mo boy. Into in the final minute everybody thought say game no. Jenu in a draw until Rafinha came on. And with that pass, a Babidi Rafinha on Genoa, one Cheho cry, no G ball, Nasika Krebi di Lewandowski. And as I said, it will be here a predator inside the box. Baby Lewandowski, Ejina, and this was the pass from Rafinha, you know. And one Lewandowski, one Cheho cry. No, the ball no at 2 at them. Players no more bad this season in Genoa. Omunina performance, but he has shown he's a top class player, he's a grade A player. And he's one player that you can rely on him aside the other guys that were signed. And anyone was Lewandowski, the Noya a both players from here, then a bony baby. Clearly won the 3 maximum points for team friend FC Barcelona.
Correction to Andy's submission on Elanga and Ronaldo's inclusion. It wasn't about player management, but Anthony got injured during training and Lindelof was ill. General, just last week you said Potter Nimejuma Papa. What happened? I can't trust you. The other okay can hold you can't trust who? Man why nam si why de pa just who didn't say who na me can't say no. Masa. Ni sele si nye. Aba. Okay, yen twaso. Yen Madrid Girona so kakra.
Girona ona come.
Yeah. Yen intent.
Na man you as well make na o say you be are. Na say na ti actually. Jadon Sancho is not ti. And you know am na Elanga boy. You know now to the Real Madrid game. That was another difficult game from the Girona. Okay, baby, I know Modana. no be any sen kajinwa omo de omba ya sibe but again omo so kire se Franco ta kire so omo ba adwuma ajinwa omo be born was Santiago Bernabeu no na adwuma ketwa now look at this header and look at ball na ball ba na se no and no ye signal e call ma Carlo Ancelotti say emrante na omo ba no mo ba adwuma and look back line no hwe nipa egu 18 balls against Madrid really tells you the kind of work omo ba Andy Martinez, Christian Suoni, and then Oriol Remy on the charges in the so Mobabe in Madrid. And exactly at the Mutim it took Vinicius Junior in the 69th minute, equal 70th minute, and a general team edge the ball at them. Naturally, be a Ujina Clan Sana Boni Tinia Betono, I'm gonna can't bono at the atom. We in the ball American, born a ball ban arsenal. In 37 minutes, really tells you the intention of the Girona side. You know, almost now penalty now, the bono. And so etimi eto atrema game no end in a draw. Madrid for ne kasa bebrebe about Rodrigo goal minim say yebenya. For me it was a clear goal. Goalkeeper no ball went timi am crib and I Rodrigo e ball. Okay, and I Rodrigo e ball no etimi eto atrem but the referee said otherwise I will say any goal. Emiliano Betu go no money newspapers ne dem referee na.
Yenhwe any penalty na sense you handball referee J penalty no Carlo Ancelotti say untying condemn referee but we there obey ball no am more assess you nsa nemum the chest and a boy say the who no tvc pepe person the chest na ko boy me mu review e mutima hwe say ball na ifa and the chest I'm on inside and the chest e ball chest I'm on inside I'm on inside
ball chest and in sakra
VAR na dey nyina ho no ko penalty we
go referee for so decide VAR when they decide forget about but at that level you need that.
Dodgy foul no. Good. Rodrigo the from different angles. Yeah. Goalkeeper nsa na esi ball no so.
Ball na ho da.
Ho da ho no de na ball no so.
Na nsa so.
Foul.
Na nsa so.
The foul na.
Yeah, foul. Na nsa so.
Minim say referees be brain so hwe.
Yeah, she last one na nsa so.
Yeah, necessary so. And about the ball to me. Inside that into me touch ball.
In possession, possession who owns the ball and the feet.
Inside that so easy the down.
Yeah,
it will be a fantasy nine cabo.
But not cabo. Nessa cabo means the keeper possesses it at that point.
Wow.
I mean, I'm in Tiasia.
Born and any permission in term keeper his gloves said that so. He owns it.
Wow.
Nessa that so.
Me say be a referee no be almost sa goal ya. Na referee no or chese na inside that.
Yes.
You know
the body part be a can born a possession, you know. When the possess at that time.
One foul anyway. Or the side that's no you
found one found by inside us. There's about Korean to be more especially keeper.
The ball was emotional.
Emotion is a crown keeper watch about that form. It's emotion.
But the ball was emotional.
Keep watch ball time ben can keep watch ball.
The ball just say you grab the ball.
Or grab ball and ball near there.
I don't know how in the end you can. What's it?
Born in 50-50. That is all right. Born in 50.
Yemfa NCA. This is Biaboso Ura Center Bia, Renoko, or Spain, bear 2-3 matches. Moko Italy like one beer, and I know it's okay. Na Yentwaso. You tell Sir Franco Naro that Arsenal haven't said anywhere that we win in the league, so he should spare us. What he said, we're taking it game after game. If we finish playing the 38 games and we are on top, hallelujah. Our aim is the top 4. Nanaya, Woodway Free, Ashaiman, Lebanon, and Abraham. Naro, for our credits as well.
General, I think that Obian to me in Kase Arsenal, Ashe 5-0, na team Nyadie. I think they've done very well and they've also shown massive improvement in performance. Now, on the injury situations, there are positions and Arsenal injury and Shada Haum Bebre, Oshe Bukayo Saka. Or more wide men I don't think they have issues. The issues may come up when Partey, Granada Xhaka positions ebeye omunya problem and now say even the central defensive pair. Those are the areas I think say Arsenal will struggle to get replacement. Even probably the centre forward and so issues kakra. But all in all, they are cruising very well, and you give it to them 5 days. General, they've done very well.
Wow.
Now Liverpool. General, sometimes what now dream football one, you remember I want to say. this is a club just some 5 months ago, right? Now, yeah, can say in terms of club, say particular season be club will be in the greatest season. It was just 2 matches to go. Now Liverpool were on the verge of say, yeah, because the greatest season a club in football because now they were in contention for the Premier League, the Champions League, the FA Cup, and all that. At that time, comes no major League Cup. 5 months forward, the major changes and it's a certain Sadio Mane free war. Clearly, all other players are there, but you ask yourself what is happening. Liverpool is just on 5 points away from relegation zone.
Yeah.
Yana and Crawford say, oh, I can't say no more to me. A top 4 him. I can't how many points. No more top 4 him. Trust to me, Liverpool has 16 points now. And if you look at the league table, team my friend in Leicester with that 18th and we are relegation, or no 11 points. So between Liverpool and Leicester City, 5 points. This is the team. May assure, say all analysts, all pundits, Obianya the top 4, no, Liverpool was included. So what's happening? It's a major issue. Nempempi enko ye krano Anfield hodie. Ya no mun lose it. I think this I stand to be corrected. Virgil van Dijk. This is the first time Oba Liverpool mun lose you Anfield.
Fat in the Premier League.
In the league game.
Okay.
First time in a league game. And it's not any other team than Leeds United. General, it's quite unfortunate. I also think that Chelsea the end of the day,
games in those. Africa.
General,
Grandpota best team no.
Obese team no.
Obese.
That team na say that.
One Sunday warrior na. Obese destroy Chelsea.
Sir,
Tikasa. No pen oye. Good morning.